Hey Jones Bones, it is your girl, from URinChina.
Hey everybody, look at me, it's URinChina. I can't believe it. Yeah!
So I'm getting a breast reduction, and before the "but your boobs are iconic" crowd starts weeping into their DM drafts, yes, I know. Yes, they're impressive, and yes, I'm still yeeting them into the sun. But this isn't a I hate back pain video. Though, do I have back pain? This is all about these things, and how these things weren't just body parts. They were plot twists in my life before I even hit puberty. Act number 1, they popped up like uninvited guests. I went from A cup to triple D in the 5th grade. No warning, no consent, just boom! Here's your womanhood served with a side of grown men's nasty comments. Have you ever been 11 years old and had a 50-year-old man argue with you about why you should give them your number while you're holding a pizza? Peak comedy. Oh, how old are you? Too young for you. You don't need to be rude to people. And that's when I learned my body was a problem before I even knew what bodies were for. The baggy sweatshirt era. I spent years drowning in clothes 2 sizes too big, not because I was ashamed, but because the world made it clear, very clear, that my body was too much. Too much cleavage, too much attention, too much temptation. Newsflash! Cleavage isn't an invitation, but try telling that to every dress code, every side eye from relatives, every cover up hissed at me before family events. I wasn't dressing modestly, I was erasing myself. Act 3, the weight lie. Here's a fun game I played. If I can't see my stomach under my boobs, I haven't gained weight. Yeah, I would do that. When I first came to China, I was around 270 pounds. And my stomach, even then, was literally buried under an avalanche of boobies, okay? But that's the thing about dysmorphia. It lies. It tells you your body is only worth what others project onto it. And at that point, I figured that because I have big boobs and a small waist, I was doing good. Why am I really doing this? This surgery isn't just about pain, or clothes, or even the rivers of stretch marks. Although these things are heavy, it's about rewriting the story. I'm done being a cautionary tale about what happens when girls develop too fast. I'm done carrying the weight of other people's stares, their comments, their expectations.
Breaking news. You should be grateful for what you have.
I wasn't grateful. I was terrified. My body became this public park, and strangers left their trash everywhere. To my classmates, I was a joke. Rumors about boob jobs floated around middle school. To grown men, hell, even boys my age, I was a target. I was a slut because I had boobs. I had so many people tell me I'd never amount to anything but be a baby mama. To my own family, a topic. I never had a moment of peace. My boobs were always a conversation, and honestly, when they weren't, I'd sometimes even forget I had them. But not for long. Someone would remind me. The difference between China and America. In America, I'm sexualized for having big boobs. I'm an object of desire. In China, it's different. They're still staring, sure. Sneaky pictures, whispers, those gestures, but there's also a layer of ridicule. Like my existence is unbelievable to them. It's uncomfortable. Now, I know the looks won't stop being black in China. The cameras won't stop. But if I can finally feel at home in my own body, Maybe I'll stand taller when they stare. So yeah, I'm pro-surgery. I've always been. And if changing your body means freeing yourself, do it. And to the men in my DMs already mourning the loss, cry harder. Anyway, the surgery date's coming up. Send me good vibes or don't. I'll be too busy finally buying a crop top. Well, you don't have to be pretty. You don't owe prettiness to anyone. Not to your boyfriend, spouse, partner, not to your coworkers, and especially not to random men on the street. You don't owe it to your mother. You don't owe it to your children. You don't owe it to civilization in general. Prettiness is not a rent you pay for occupying a space marked female. Erin McKean. All right, URinChina fam. Time to leave a comment down below to let me and the algorithm know that 2025 is all about community. Like, subscribe, and tell me, have you ever had surgery in China, or have you ever had a breast reduction surgery in general? And I will see you next week. 再见。